Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. The look for today is very spring and festive. As you can see, we've got some peachy action going on here, some abstract liner, and then these pretty little flowers that I drew. So, there's nothing too extra about today's look. Super simple, easy to follow, and if you guys want to try this look out while you're in quarantine, then go right ahead and keep on watching.
As always, I'm going in with doing my eyebrows and they're already done, so right now I'm just using concealer to clean them up, and then afterwards I am blending that concealer down onto my eyelids to act as a eyeshadow base instead of using eyeshadow primer, and then I'm just setting the concealer with some translucent powder. For eyeshadow, I'm only going in with this peachy color, and this is in the shade Clove in the Ace Grandiose palette. And I'm also using the Just Peachy Mattes from Too Faced palette as well, because that has peachy shades in it too to blend it out. But I am just making this big winged look on my eye essentially, and then I'm just going to fill that whole space in that I kind of outlined and then blend the edges out. So literally I'm just packing on that eyeshadow shade everywhere, and then I'm going to go in with some colors to blend it out. So keep packing on the color as much as you want, and this brush doesn't have any eyeshadow on it. I'm literally just taking like the eyeshadow that's on my lid and just kind of blending it out to make it look more diffused, and then continuing to pack more on because I wanted it to be more vibrant and stick out. Then I'm going in with the shade Just Peachy, which is like a lighter peach color, and I'm taking it on this little fluffy blending brush, and I am just blowing that color out a little bit more, just like I said, to help make it look more diffused. Now moving on to the face, I am just going to hydrate and prime my face with this e.l.f. Primer drops, or these hydrating drops, and just spread that all over my face before I put my foundation on. Then for foundation, I'm going in with the Too Faced Born This Way, and I'm just going to take a pump on the back of my hand and then blend it out with my beauty sponge. This is a very thick foundation and it's very full coverage, so really one pump is all you need, and especially if you're using a beauty blender, it can go a long way. And I blend this literally everywhere, on my face, on my neck, everywhere. And if you wet your beauty sponge, it'll make the foundation come out a lot dewier than what it's supposed to. Normally this has like a satin finish almost, so it's not matte, it's not dewy, but I used my sponge and I wet it so it looked more dewy. And then for concealer, I'm going in with the same concealer I used for my eyebrows and to prime my eyes, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And with that same beauty sponge, I'm just going to blend that out underneath my eye, and I transition back and forth. So I blend it out with the pointy part, and then I take the butt of the beauty sponge, which I blended out my foundation with, to blend out the edges and make it look more diffused into the skin. And then to set everything, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way powder, and I am lightly setting that underneath my eyes because my eyes do get creasy with any concealer that I use, and this just helps to keep everything in place. And then going in with the Anastasia bronzer, I am taking this Morphe brush and then sucking in my cheeks so that way I can get that nice and contoured and bronzed look. If you want to know how to contour and bronze, just go ahead and watch my video that I posted the other day, and it'll tell you all about it. To keep with the peachy theme, I'm going in with this Bare Peach blush from Burt's Bees and just hitting the apples of my cheeks with it. And then also I think I run it over my nose or go over the tip of my nose with it because I like doing that a lot. And then for this look, you know, to make it look more cute, going back in with that peach color from that Ace Beauty palette, I'm taking that small definer brush and running that under my lash line so that way it connects to the eyeshadow on the top of my lid, and then blending it out to smoke it out just a little bit because it's the only eyeshadow that we have on. Finishing off the face, I'm going in with this loose highlighter from Wet n Wild on this big fan brush and just putting that all over my face to give me that nice dewy glowy look. I love being dewy and glowy, and especially in the spring and the summertime because it's hotter out, so naturally your skin gives off a little bit more dew because of like sweat or whatever. I just love the dewy and glowy look. I think it looks so pretty and so natural. Going in with a liquid lipstick in the shade Let's Cuddle from Dose of Colors and Lazy Daisy from Dose of Colors, and one of them is like a nudie like peach color, and then the other one is a like mauvey like baby pink basically. And I didn't know what lip to choose because I didn't want to detract from the eye since that's the main focus, so I just picked something nude. And just because I'm extra, I'm going to add this Stila gloss on it, and it's got these reflex in it, so it makes it look even shinier on the lips, but that's fine because, like I said, I like that dewy natural look. Okay, moving on to the eyes again, we're going to go in with this NYX white liner, and I'm going to create this like abstract like eyeliner look. So I'm kind of flicking the eyeliner out like I'm going to make it into a wing, and then right where I want it to stop, I'm going to go and connect it above my lid. So I'm going to go above my lid like as if I was making a cut crease with eyeshadow, and I'm just going to do that with my eyeliner. And this takes a lot of practice. You have to learn your eye shape. You have to learn what cut crease looks good on your eye shape, and then you can do this with eyeliner without messing it up. But even I struggled with it, and if you do make mistakes, you can always go over it with eyeshadow or get a tiny little Q-tip with some makeup remover on it, and then just go back in and fix what you messed up. But yeah, you just want to make a thin little line on both eyes, like a cut crease. And then I'm just marking out where I want my flowers to be. So these little white dots are going to get covered up eventually with different colors, but this is just where I want my flowers to be. So the first color I'm going in with is this purple color, and this is also a NYX Vivid eyeliner, and I'm just making like little stars essentially to look like flowers, and I am just randomly placing these colors all over my eyes. I like to count them to see how many I have and see if I can make an equal amount with all the colors that I have. So since it's the first shade, purple, I made 3 different purple flowers. And then the next shade I'm going in with is yellow, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to make little star shapes with the yellow, and I'm going to put that next to it. I'm also going in with this baby pink shade, and I'm going to place that on the last few dots I have left around my eye. Now I know that you can't really see these colors because they are very pastel and they don't pop that much, but they do oxidize once you put them on your skin, so they do get a little bit darker. And then to add some detail, I'm going back in with that white eyeliner and making little dots in the center of the flowers. And then I do have 2 different green eyeliner shades, so I'm going to use this dark green one to make some leaves around them, and then I also have a lighter green one that I'm going to go in with as well and make other leaves around them. And that's pretty much it for the eye look, besides, you know, curling your lashes, putting mascara on, and maybe putting like a falsie on. So that's what I did. I curled my lashes, I put some mascara on with the Benefit Roller Lash, and then I just added some Ardell Demi wispies on because they're super natural, and I didn't want anything to take away from this eye look. Also, if you want to add another detail into this look, I used my Urban Decay brow blade pen, and I just made little freckles all over my face. You can do this with pretty much anything. You could use a little brush and use eyeshadow and do softly like little dots all over your face to look like freckles, or you can take an eyebrow pencil like the Anastasia Brow Wiz and kind of put that all over your face to make it look like freckles, but I used this since it was the most natural. And I just concentrate that across the bridge of my nose and on the very tops of my cheeks, because that's normally where you get the most freckles at, because the sun hits your face right there. That is the end of the line for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really hope that you guys follow this look. I did get this inspiration from somebody else, so I will leave their Instagram in the description box down below to give them credit where credit is due. But please come back for my next video, and I hope that you guys enjoyed.